later tonight, but woo! They design their problems and they solve them. No big surprise there. I'd actually been talking for weeks about there coming a new miner to the game. So we'll look at the miner, and some people had said no, it's not a miner, couldn't be because of the mining speed. And I was like, I don't know, maybe. But last time we met last night, we did predict that if it was, it would have to be some kind of combo type miner, and I think that's exactly what they have done. So, Floyd, how's it going tonight, bud? What's new? Are you looking forward to the new mining ship next month that you will probably not be getting for, another 100 days? Floyd, you're not looking to it at all. Oh, I do not blame you. I do not blame you. The mining continues, Floyd. The mining continues. Just look for that OPC. Floyd, with you being in DGAF, just look for the OPC. There's bound to be people. Hopefully it doesn't have a lot of protected cargo, right? The refinery might be interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Let's pull up here, and I'm just going to go to STFC, I guess, news. Sure, let's try that one. And then let's just look at it. I did have a quick gander at it, read through, but we can take a little bit more time. But it did seem like there was quite a bit in the refinery potentially. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, make it bigger on the screen there. There we go. I think that will help. Okay. Transigen mining. Yay. Commanders everywhere at their stations with the forge. Yep, we've got the forge. Mine's only level 30, but I've been trying to mine the common, uncommon, and rare, so that's good. Uh-oh. Would we ever harvest epic? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And who would have guessed that we're not going to have to mine 3, but 4 materials, or 4 resources, sorry. Oh my gosh. Alonzo's okay, Les. There's better options, in my opinion, to put below decks. But if you have an extra slot, he is an okay option. So you go out, you mine all the things. There'll be epics. There's going to be 4. But the good thing is, I guess, if you don't get the ship, like day 1, don't buy the ship, then according to this, I think this comes in later, but you have to have the new ship to mine the epic stuff. So it is what it is. Details, it's a G3 starting at shipyard 30. Yeah, less for rep. He just doesn't add as much as some of the other officers in the game. So if you have an extra slot below deck, then you can do that. Can only be mined. The epic can only be mined by the new ship, unlocking a brand new epic Transigen refinery. Increases mining rates. So we'll have to see how much faster is it going to be. It better be worth it for us to buy a new ship as well as having the building. You put a fellow admiral below decks? You bet I would. They're all subservient to the Grand Admiral Hunter. That's why I'm Grand. Immune to Transigen Tempest, insulated against hazards and trans. Reading is hard as well as trying to talk. Transgenic space, completely ignoring the damage over time. So no more hazards with this in this space. So that's cool. Not having to deal with that. Because that was a problem that I talked with some players in my alliance and some players in the game that they're like, Grand Admiral, I can't even do this. I can't mine for so many minutes until so many minutes, and then my ship goes kaboom. And I'm like, sorry. Oh man, I thought the grand stood for how much you owe chat. Well, I do owe you, but we're friends, right? We're friends. We're family. We're compadres. So you owe me too. Good friends going through this crazy world of Star Trek Fleet Command together. That's what I say. Triggering ability that hardens your hull and shields against both player raiders and revenge hostiles during active mining. So that's interesting. I do wonder how effective it's going to be against players if you have like a G6 or in the near future a G7 player that comes and wipes you out. Maybe there's nothing you can do. So that, since PvP is broken in the game, I wonder how effective that's going to be. We did see the automated defenses. What they come out with that? Was that like G3 with like the Cavord and all those level ships? G3, G4, I think. And those seem to be really effective. Like they did some massive damage. But is it enough depending upon your ops level? I don't know. We'll have to see. Rewards from the Solbian Chase Hostiles. I hope that this loot booster, it sounds like this is probably the one I was talking about where it just took forever to get enough return ins so you could get like more Armada directives. So that would be helpful. That really would be. I am decided if I'm going to get the ship. Gosh, it's a tough call. It's been a while since I bought a ship outright just to show everyone, but I guess it depends how good that the refinery is going to be, in my opinion. Tier base instant warp. Instant warp is a new thing that's been coming out recently. I like it. I think it cuts out that travel time, and so there's more playing the game time, which is awesome. Oh, the NCC 1701-A, huh? Let me think here. Yeah, I'm getting ships confused. Yeah, that's awesome. So how far do you have it leveled, Les? That's a big question. So it's crazy that, you know, with the big failing they had last month, and now they've come out with all these core abilities. With the big failing they had last month, if they're going to release a ship this month, it better have oodles of abilities and benefits to the game. So that's all I have to say. So that's why we have multiple like benefits to the ship here. In my opinion, I think that's why. So let's look at the refinery, shall we? Serene, Squall, Strongbox, parts, black market schematics, Sigma speedups, which I desperately need more of. And for those of you that go into G6, you'll learn that. But it's like 1.5 million Latinum a day if you don't, you know, for a 1 day speed up, as opposed to like the 300, you know, in G5 and below. Forged dust and a chance for artifact choice tokens. So that's cool. There's some good benefits there. Legacy ship strong boxes. Ooh, Eviscerator, Revenant Protector. Lots of ships that I'm guessing this helps you to tier those ships, which is awesome because a number of those ships are very difficult to level and take forever. So that's cool. Strange New Worlds Black Ops Chapel. Once your Squall hits tier 10, that's interesting. So it says unlock, not that you're getting shards. So I wonder if that means you get a full unlock when you get to tier 10. That's cool. Wonder what her skills or abilities are going to be. That may be a tipping point for some people. Data's Mask, Hans Risk Communicator, and Crown Time Weapon. For artifact drops. So that's it, chat. That's our early look at this. I think that I agree. I think the refinery is the most interesting. It seems like it has a lot of things that can help advance your gameplay. And for some people, I think bottom line is if this thing mines super duper fast and has a decent cargo capacity and even protected cargo, I think this ship has a lot of potential to be something a lot of people are going to want to buy. Of course, it comes right after a month of like horrible like implementation. So I'm assuming implementation is going to be fine, but if it's scopely fine, then it may be horrible again. Who knows? But if they don't get this right, like even if they get this right, it makes me wonder if people will come back and buy the ship. There's always going to be some, but will there be enough? Or are people just so fed up with the ships that they're just like, I'm just going to free to play this. I'm probably going to free to play it, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Tier 6, huh? Nice. Well, keep working on it. Keep working on it. I remember getting that ship and really loving it, Les. So I hope you do too.